dear His Excellencies, Shri Ram Madhav ji, Shri Shaurya Duvul ji, and all the dignitaries. In the embrace of the Indian Ocean's tide, where whispers of ancient mariners and dreams converge, we gather to chart a course for a future of shared prosperity and collaboration. It is a great pleasure to join all of you in Muscat for the 8th Indian Ocean Conference. While Adani Ports and SEZ has been a proud IOC partner since its inception, this is my first experience attending an IOC conference, which has been truly wonderful. My heartfelt thanks go to Sultanate of Oman, India Foundation, the entire IOC team, and for their warm welcome and gracious hospitality in bringing us all together. As we gather here, we are recognizing the vast potential of the Indian Ocean region and celebrating our shared vision for sustainable economical growth and maritime excellence. The Indian Ocean hosts major sea routes that connect the Middle East, Africa, and East Asia with Europe and Americas. These routes are crucial for global trade, and as we heard yesterday, carrying over 1/3 of the world's bulk cargo traffic and 2/3 of the world's oil shipments. To harness this potential, as our Honorable Foreign Minister Dr. Jaishankar mentioned yesterday, it is essential that we enhance connectivity through initiatives such as IMAC, IMTT, and INSTC. These efforts will pave the way for new economic corridors, boost regional trade, and drive sustainable development across the Indian Ocean region. India has emerged as one of the fastest growing major economies globally, with a projected GDP growth rate of 6 to 7% in coming years. This growth is closely linked to our strategic position along the Indian Ocean, which serves as a gateway for the trade routes in Global South. As global trade continues to expand, the maritime sector is becoming increasingly critical to sustaining this economical momentum. Under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Modi ji, the Indian government recognizes the importance of enhancing maritime capabilities, investing in modern port infrastructure, and supporting multimodal logistic networks. Initiatives like Sagarmala project aim to improve the efficiency, hence facilitating trade from first mile to the last mile. India, currently the 5th largest economy in the world, is expected to become the 3rd largest by 2030. It is experiencing a significant growth in its maritime sector. As we delve into India's growth story, we must acknowledge the pivotal role of our maritime sector. Our coastline stretches over 7,500 kilometers, providing us with unparalleled access to international markets. Ports play a crucial role in fulfilling this ambition, with 95% of India's trade by volume and 70% by value being facilitated through maritime routes. India has significantly improved its ranking in the international shipment category of the World Bank Logistics Performance Index, moving from 44th position to 22nd position. Container turnaround times have decreased by more than 50%, and the median turnaround time has reached just 0.9 days, outperforming countries like United States and many others. India's macroeconomic narrative will continue to propel cargo volumes through industrialization, infrastructure development, energy transition, and agriculture advancement. During 2024-2025, we saw an increase of more than 5%, and this is going to continue in the future. Now, to harness this immense potential, we at Adani Ports and SEZ have made substantial investments in port infrastructure and logistics, significantly enhancing our capabilities. We, as truly global multinational, is dedicated to enriching people's life while contributing to the growth of the nation through robust maritime partnerships. However, we alone as single organization cannot achieve it, and that's where the collaboration is essential. Our strength as an integrated transport utility company lies in our extensive network spanning from India's east coast to south coast and to the west coast. We feature 15 ports, 42 terminals, 146 marine vessels, 12 multi-modal logistic parks, 3.1 million square feet of warehouses, and a land parcel with a combined capacity approximately 633 million metric tons. Our strategic locations, infrastructure ensure that goods can be efficiently transported to and from the inland areas, which means we cover more than 90% of the India's hinterland that can be accessed through our network, which makes us India's largest integrated transport utility company. We position ourselves as a leader in the India port sector by prioritizing key performance metrics for operational excellence. Through the adoption of advanced technologies and industry's best practices, we have achieved remarkable productivity across our ports, and especially Mundra being the largest commercial port in India. Today, we hold 27% of market share in overall cargo, but in container, we hold 47% of the market share, which means 1 out of 2 container which comes in or out in India is handled by us. Our focus on cargo diversification and last mile delivery through multimodal logistics has been the key to our success. I take pride in stating that Adani Ports and Logistics designs, develops, and most important, operates the whole maritime ecosystem from waterfront till the last mile to the customer. This is why we say we are not just moving containers, we are moving the nation. We are strategically targeting a remarkable 1 billion metric ton in cargo volumes by the year 2030. This ambitious goal reflects our commitment to scaling operations and enhancing our capacity. Dear delegates, I would like to share 2 examples which I thought to share with you after listening yesterday to His Excellency. These 2 examples about the 2 main contributions we are doing to the trade in the global south. And this is purely driven by technology and talent. The first is the Vizhinjam transshipment port in Kerala, which we just started. And the second, the CWIT in Colombo, which we are going to start very soon. So first we talk about Vizhinjam. Vizhinjam is India's first automated deep water transshipment port, strategically located at 10 nautical miles from the busy international shipping route connecting Europe, the Persian Gulf, and the Far East. This port is designed to handle ultra-large container ships, first time in India, reducing India's reliance on foreign transshipment hubs. Today, 75% of the India's transshipment is handled abroad, but now Vizhinjam is going to handle it, which means less cost and less time. Similarly, we are now commissioning the state-of-art automated container terminal in Colombo, exceeding 3.2 million capacity. This CWIT represents the largest foreign direct investment by an Indian company in Sri Lanka. The project is anticipated to significantly transform Colombo's social-economic landscape and enhance the trade and commerce ecosystem between Sri Lanka and India. The third, our container terminal at Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, has significantly enhanced port efficiency, and now 83% of the Tanzania's container volume is handled by us. These are all technology-driven ports. The second focus for us is on the talent, because we do believe that people run the business, and in addition to the hardware, it's important for us to prepare the skill and competencies. And as our chairman, Shri Gautam Adani, believes, growth goes beyond business metrics. It's about the real impact we can create. Our mission is to touch lives, nourish communities, and inspire futures. We take pride in empowering local talent, and I can confidently say we are the only player in this region providing opportunities for locals to lead our port businesses, from operator till the CEO of the port. Many of our leaders hail from these communities who have a strong sense of ownership among our employees. We also started Adani Skill Development Center, where we have already trained 160,000 youth, acquiring 68% jobs, not only with us, but with the community. And this is the impact which we are making in the talent scaling up in terms of skills and competencies. Wherever we go, our mission is to be a world-class leader in business through sustainable value creation. Referring to discussions yesterday, how about sustainability? On one side, we have growth. On the other side, we have sustainability. For us, it goes hands in hands. We are committed to integrate sustainability. We aim to achieve net zero emissions by 2040, well ahead of India's NDC commitments, and with all of our ports in India run on 100% renewable energy by end of this year. We have invested significantly in 1,000 megawatt in our world's largest renewable energy park, 30 gigawatt, to fuel all of our ports and logistics. These key initiatives also includes zero waste to landfill across our ports and the water intensity. Now, when we come to the Global South, we have already invested close to $2.5 billion in the whole maritime, creating over thousands of direct and indirect employment and local business opportunities. This investment underscores our commitment to foster economic growth and development in the local markets. Moving forward, we have aspiration to become largest private integrated transport company in Global South. We take this pride that we already established ourselves in 4 key locations: Tanzania, Colombo, Australia, Haifa, and studying many potential opportunities in the Global South, including Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, and so on. And I request the dignitaries to please collaborate with us in unleashing this potential in the Global South. Together, we embark on a voyage to new horizons of maritime partnerships, shaping a resilient and interconnected future. Let's continue to navigate towards a prosperous and sustainable future. And finally, I conclude by saying, in the waves of the ocean lies a story. On every shore, there is a mark of glory. Together we journey, hand in hand, for the progress of every nation. That's our stand. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for your hospitality.